Virgo, welcome to my channel, Sacred Oracles Readings by Phil. And so this reading is for the month of February 2023 and what is in store for you and seeing what the universe has prepared for you. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling and asking the ancestors, Virgo, to go ahead and help us in this reading. Also, just to remind you that the year's reading has to do with, for 2023, is actually having to do with being victorious this year, and how we keep or how we align ourselves or how we get our victory is by using strategy for this year of 2023. So I'm just reiterating what I had actually stated earlier in one of the videos for the year 2023. So let's go ahead and see and start pulling out some cards and see what's going on, and just kind of relax and have your tea or coffee, or just kind of just watch the video and see what comes up here. Again, let me advise all of you Virgos, wonderful Virgos, earth signs, Virgos, is that these messages are very general. They may not all of them are going to resonate with everybody. I laugh a little bit because I giggle a bit because earlier in I think it was my first or second video of giving out the readings, I said resound, and I wasn't thinking resonate. If this does not resonate with you, Virgo, then it's okay to leave it alone. Perhaps maybe there's bits and pieces that you may be able to pick up. I do want to ask you to please subscribe to my channel, like, comment, keep it positive, and share with others if there is something that benefits you here in my channel, okay? I would really appreciate that, Virgo. It doesn't cost anything just to do that. And I am excited to go ahead and get on with this reading, Virgo, for the month of February 2023. What is in store for Virgo? Virgo. Okay, the earth sign, Virgo. Let's see. So let me go ahead and just spread pick the cards and the deck and everything. And so I show here the first card that comes up has to do with okay, let's go ahead and let me go ahead and pull them up all together, and then that way I can move forward with it. Okay. Sorry, I've been last night I did a whole bunch of like maybe 4, I think, or 5 readings, and I couldn't sleep afterwards. I was like I was tired, but I couldn't sleep, and then I got to sleep and got early. I got up early for my job, my regular job. So, what I see here, it is that there is something here to do with a past relationship, and that is coming back into your life, or has already come back into your life actually. And there was a marriage or a celebration of marriage, and it kind of left you out on the cold, right? Kind of left you out on the cold. Now you can, and I'm going to show you the cards with this because it's important. So that you can have a visual. This is a card, the Six of Cups, meaning that it's either somebody from the past that returns, or you're thinking too much about the past and you need to let go of it. And it does come on the past part of it. So it has to do with a relationship, a marriage, perhaps. This is a card of celebration, but because it is in the past, it's just meaning that you're returning to or thinking about a past relationship that left you out in the cold, as indicated here. Now, I want you to pay close attention to this card, because the card of the 5 of Pentacles, for me, and there's other readers that may interpret it differently, but to me, this is pride. This is pride. And I'm going to tell you why. Because these 2 people that are outside of the church, if they go into the church, they can be fed. If they go into the church, they can be fed physically. Their bellies can be filled with food. They can be fed spiritually. Their spirits can be filled because they can receive some guidance. They can be warm instead of cold because inside the church, more than likely, there's heat, and they can keep themselves warm. But what's keeping them from going inside the church and accepting the help that they need is pride, because they rather sit in the waddle of their own victim mentality. That's what it is, victim mentality. And you have to get rid of that mentality, Virgo, because there is good things coming your way. But in order to receive those good things and the blessings that are coming into your life in this month of February, especially now that it's a month of love, right? Because of Valentine's that is coming up, and you may look at a couple that you admire, or maybe not, and just you watch different couples, and you think about the what ifs, and why did this go wrong, and why did that go wrong, and what's wrong with me. Well, it's just sometimes we make poor choices, right? And so we need to not make those mistakes again. And so the card here of the Five of Pentacles is just basically telling you, quit your victim mentality. Allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself, number one, like when people go to AA or Alcoholics Anonymous, or when people want to get help, is by the first step is what? Accepting that you need the help. Accepting that there's something wrong here that needs fixing. Accepting it's not about a blaming game, he did, she did, whatever, it's not about that. It's about accepting that, what? I have a problem, and I want to fix this problem, and I want to move forward in my life and not have this problem hold me back. Because if you don't get to the root of the problem, then you will continue to make the same mistakes over and over and over again. Keep in mind, and I have to reiterate this, these are general readings that I'm speaking to a group of people. If I'm only speaking to one person, then that one person needs to hear this message. This mentality, it's called insanity, because you keep on going into the wall thinking that you're going to have a different effect, when in reality, it is the same effect. You keep on going, you full speed ahead, oh my God, maybe this time I'll crack the wall, and you're not going to. So it is time to rise up and accept that there is something wrong. I want to get to the root of this problem. I want to fix this problem so that I can receive the blessings that are coming, because there is somebody offering. This can be a man or a woman, or it can very well be just the energy of Earth, okay? And in this is part of your energy, and I use this as all three signs, which is Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. And so basically, this is the energies that are there to assist you, whether that may be a friend, whether that may be your spouse, whether that may be somebody that was important in your past, perhaps. They're here to give you, or the universe is here to give you the help that you need, so that you can go ahead and embrace the fact that there is a problem, and where do I go from here? And if you've already done the work, if you already started to do this, awesome. Then the things that are coming are wonderful, because then you have the Empress. Okay, this is forthcoming. These are things that are coming in the month of February, and so we have to deal with our problem, and then so that we can gain our success. The Empress means success. It can also mean pregnancy for some of you. Okay. It can mean then also the femininity, the feminine nurturing part of what it is, okay, that is trying to help you, the energy is trying to help you. Again, so the Empress, the Empress, has the influence of the planet Venus, and it's about love, and it can be a relationship, it can be pregnancy, but let me go ahead and also make you think, have you think for a little bit, that it can also mean, all right, that there's a pregnancy, not maybe a physical one, but a pregnancy that maybe you're birthing out a business. Maybe you're birthing out or manifesting something in your life that has to do with a good job, or maybe going into self-employment, okay? Being your own boss, an idea that is being birthed, just like in the success card of the Empress, and she's pregnant. In any time now, look how big the belly is. Anytime now, she probably is on her 9th month, or she's getting ready to go ahead and give birth. And anytime now, Virgo, is time to give birth to what you've been working on. Maybe there's something that you have been doing that you enjoy so much that now is time for everyone else to see the work that you've been putting out, and now is a time for you to go ahead and succeed in this. Maybe something artistic, and it's an idea that you've had and that you're now manifesting, and this is coming to you full charge ahead with the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, meaning that is coming at a lightning speed. At lightning speed is coming towards you. Okay. Also, the Queen of Cups, contemplation. So, what the contemplation? This woman is looking very intently at this cup. This is the Queen of Cups, right? It is the Queen of Cups, and she's looking into the cup very intently. There's a lot of water there. There's the ocean, but the ocean is not shopping. The ocean is being just a regular waves of the ocean. Have you ever gone to the beach and you've you just sit there? I remember when a while back my dad was passing from cancer, and and sometimes I was going through a lot at that point in my life, and so I moved back to my hometown, and there's an island, and there's of course a sea. And so I would get up early in the morning, and I would just go out there and just sit in front of the ocean and just absorb the sounds of the ocean. Just look at the beauty and the majesty of the ocean, and it would just come in, and I would enjoy watching the waves just come in, roll in and then roll back. Roll in and roll back and just relax. And sometimes that was contemplating. That was a way of meditating. And this is what I what I believe for you, Virgo. It is a time that now that you have this idea, this business idea, whatever it may be, it's time to contemplate of what your next steps will be. How are you gonna make this birth? How are you gonna birth it in? How are you gonna manifest it into your life? All right. So pay attention. But if you are hung up on the past, if you are hung up on past hurts or failures or anything that has to do with that, and if you waddle in the mess of victim mentality, then you can't move forward. And the universe, God, has a lot to offer you, but until you decide that this is something that you want to leave behind, this is something you want to leave behind because you want to heal. All right? Accepting the fact that there is a problem. Sometimes we want to, and it's easier to blame someone else for the choices that we make rather than actually embracing and accepting the fact that we made them bad decisions. Yes, okay, fine. There may have been some things that influences from my childhood or what have you, but not entirely, because that was then. This is now. We're grown, hopefully. We're mature enough, hopefully, to see and be accountable and see that maybe we did make the wrong choice at that time, okay? And so it's all about choices. And you know what, my Virgos, a lot of these readings that I've been doing have to do, and the universe is calling for accountability. The universe is calling for accountability, not to go ahead and no, it's not to blame you or for you to feel bad or to put you down. No. There's nothing about that. It is, however, so that we can see what is in front of us and look at, maybe I did screw up. Maybe I did. I had a lot to do with the choices I made. Maybe it's time for me to change those choices, change those actions towards those choices. Okay? So let's go ahead and I'm going to pull some more cards here because I'd like to see what else is in store. Like I see this energy where you're coming out of something. Some of you are coming out of it because you have accepted, right? Accepted that the first step, right, of recovery is to accept that there is something wrong with you, right? Something wrong with us. That's the first step. So, I feel like some of us have already taken that step. Some of my Virgos have already taken the step of accepting, you know what? I did mess up. And what am I going to do now? And there's others of my Virgos that probably are struggling with it. Maybe a little bit on the stubborn side. But nonetheless, in your soul of soul, in your hearts of hearts, that you do need to change. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and pull. Let me see what the universe has to say regarding, maybe I'll pull 3 more cards and see what other message does the universe, the ancestral energy have in store or can advise us regarding this, okay? What other 3 cards, all right? And I'm just going to pick them at random. So I'm going to go from the bottom, which is the 9 of Pentacles. Middle, we have the King of Swords, somebody in authority. And then I'm just going to pick the first one here. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So we have the 9 of Pentacles. Let me tell you something, Virgo. As you move towards your recovery, as you move towards embracing that there needs to be a change in a positive way, not negative. You don't go back, you go forward, okay? And as you choose, you make the choice of bettering yourself, you're gonna find yourself very happy with the work that you have done. And you will see that this artistic thing, this business, whatever it is that you have, is gonna come to fruition, and you're gonna be very, very happy with the fruits, okay? With the fruits of your labor. The fruits of, think about that, the fruits of your labor. You worked hard. You've worked very hard so that you can go ahead and allow things to fall apart. Do, make, and take action differently than you have in the past. That is the message. Okay, so the chakra energy that is associated with this, and I love this because it says it's encouraging and saying you can, and this is the plexus chakra, which is kind of like in the stomach. The plexus chakra is located like in the stomach. Is the stomach, the gut feeling, right? You can. When you lift something, it is with strength. You kind of tighten your stomach. The strength of your stomach. There's a lot to say about that. So in the 9 of Pentacles is saying you can. If you feel that you can, that you cannot, I'm here to tell you you can. The second card that has to do with you as one of the also final cards that I pulled right now. Not the final because there's another one that I want to pull, but it also has to do with the King of Swords. Okay? The King of Swords has to do with your third eye. I see, I can, I see, I can, I see. And the last, and this is funny. Okay. And then you have the last card, which is a Knight of Wands. All right. Okay, so let me just go ahead and talk about, we talked about the 9 of Pentacles. So you go from the victim mentality to keep working hard, to making the right decisions for your life that are going to produce, that you're going to reap a harvest of good things, of good blessings that are coming to your life. So you can. The universe is saying, God is telling you, you can. Even when you feel that you can, you can. Even when you feel you cannot, you can. You can. You're encouraged to say, I can, you know. I can do all things, you know, and I can bring. Then you have I see, okay. The King of Swords represents somebody in authority, okay. It is the energy of, it is the element of air because the swords are air, and it is the zodiac signs of Aquarius, of Libra, and Gemini, okay. So if I want to go ahead and say that this is saying something like people are helping you to see, or you help yourself to see, and you carry that authority, whether within you or somebody giving you the guidance that you need so that you can see. I can, I see, and the third card that has to do with the Knight of Wands is I love. I can, I see, and I love. All right? And the Knight of Wands basically means action, movement. For some of you, it may mean that you may be moving to a different residence. For others, it may mean that you're either gonna travel by air, or you're gonna go ahead and just take action. Action on what? And the same thing that we've been talking about. What have we been talking about? Leave the past in the past. Do not fall victim. Do not fall to a victim mentality that does not allow you movement. Because when you become stagnant, you become like stinking water that nobody wants to be around. Why? Because when there is stagnant water, the water stinks. Back home, we called we have what is called a resaca. A resaca is like I don't know if it's a levy. I'm not really sure, and some of you can comment and say what is actually the English word is for it. But a resaca has water that is dirty water and is stagnant. Nothing really lives in it, and it smells at times. You know, it smells. And so when we are 80% water. Okay, so if I can carry it in the realm of the spirit, and we can either be full, like we're like a cup of coffee, kind of like you put a coffee or tea or water or what have you, and if we carry inside of us the bitterness, the resentment, we tend to look at things or repeat ourselves like a broken record over and over and over again about things that were in the past and how we got hurt and how, nobody wants to be around that. Nobody's going to want to be around. And you're not inviting the universe. The universe wants to bless you, but you're blocking yourself from that blessing because you keep on repeating it in your mind. So you see, and you love. You can because you need to see that you love. And there may be someone special. Maybe it can be a sibling. It can be your children that you love. And you must take this journey of embracing the fact that you have come to a conclusion that you need a positive change in your life, that you're going to handle things differently than you have in the past. Okay, so I am going to pull one or maybe more depending on what comes out on the final cards for you, Virgo. I'm excited for you. This is an opportunity for new beginnings. This is an opportunity for new beginnings, for the blessings that the universe has in store for you to come and bless you with it. Take advantage of it. No, this is not a put down, and nobody should feel that way. No, this is about taking accountability for ourselves, right? And making those changes so that we can receive those blessings that are coming. Otherwise, it's going to hold you back, or you may go ahead and move a little bit forward, and then it's going to fall apart. And so, no, it's not worth it. Let's just move forward. Let's move forward. Let's move forward like the ocean that comes in and comes out and just brings with it the freshness. And wow, that is so awesome, right? And so the energy is powerful. If you have never, ever, Virgo, gone to the ocean, to the beach, and just kind of sit there and just not say a word, not take anybody with you, maybe, I don't know, or maybe you can, but find a spot where you can be by yourself and just contemplate, just enjoy, meditate on the waves of the ocean and how allow yourself to be present. When you close your eyes, feel the energy of the ocean in your skin, what you're feeling in your skin, like the sand and the humidity, and then taking in the sounds of the ocean that are moving in and out, and how you can go ahead and cleanse yourself from all that negativity, right? Okay, so I'm giving you a little bit of a key that can begin this thing for you, right? This success for you, this victory. Okay, let's see what the universe has in store as a last final word for my Virgos for the month of February. What is the final word for my Virgos for the month of February? Let's see. And okay, so I will choose one. Since it's not popping out. It's all right. All is good. Okay. Wow. Look at this card. It's a beautiful card. It's a beautiful card, and it says heaven sent. If you keep yourself open to the light of the divine, if we keep ourselves open, I'm not Virgo, but I say we because all of us need this at some point or another, or always. If we keep ourselves open to the light of the divine and meditate, just like I told you, meditate, go to the ocean, if you don't have an ocean, you have a lake, go to the lake. If you don't have a lake and you don't have the ocean, maybe there is nature that you can go into, And if you don't have nature and you have a mat that you can sit on, and you can pretend, maybe put it on, find something on YouTube where, you can find some ocean, sounds or what have you that will help you. Open yourself, because the blessings that are coming to you, Virgo, in this month of February, I believe that they are to be powerful for you in the way and matter of manifestation and bringing those things. And it doesn't end there. It doesn't end just here in this month of February, Virgos. It continues. Remember, let the I can, I see, and I love motivate you. I can, I see, I love motivate you in this month of February. Love and blessings to you. Remember, my Virgos, remember that this readings, divine revelation, is not about suspicions, what you suspect of this or that one or this one, or paranoia, okay? It is the divine revelation that comes to us from the divine to better ourselves, to find victory, to find our success, okay? That is the divine revelation. Love and blessings to all. Have an awesome and most beautiful February, you all.